Before sleep silences your lips and quiets your mind. Come gently into the presence of the Father, who never forgets you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Tonight, before your thoughts drift and your body grows heavy with rest, you are invited into something sacred. Not a performance, not a checklist, not a hurried prayer whispered out of obligation, but a quiet return. A gentle coming home to the one who has walked beside you through every hour of this day. You may feel tired in ways that are hard to explain. Perhaps your body is weary. Perhaps your mind is still racing. Perhaps your heart feels stretched thin from responsibilities, conversations, expectations, or silent burdens you carried alone. But before sleep overtakes you, pause here. Breathe slowly. Let this be a holy moment. You are not alone in this room. Your Father in heaven is near. He saw every step you took today. He saw the chaos and the calm. He saw the conversations that drained you and the small victories that no one else noticed. He saw the moments when you felt confident and the moments when doubt whispered louder than faith. Nothing escaped his loving gaze. And tonight, before you rest, you do not come to him to explain yourself. You come to thank him. Gratitude is the doorway to peace. When you begin to thank God, something shifts. The noise softens. The tension loosens. The weight begins to lift. Even if the day did not unfold the way you hoped, even if there are unfinished tasks or unanswered questions waiting for tomorrow, gratitude gently reminds your soul that God has been faithful already. I pray now, quietly and sincerely. Father, thank you for carrying me through this day. Thank you for strength I didn't know I had. Thank you for grace that covered what I could not control. Thank you for being near in ways I did not even recognize. You don't have to strive tonight. So often, you move through your days trying to be enough. Enough for your family, enough at work, enough in your faith, enough in your responsibilities. And when the day ends, you may still wonder if you measured up. But tonight, you are not here to measure yourself. You are here to surrender. God already spoke into your fears long ago. In Isaiah 41:10, he says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Notice those words. I am with you. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you. That promise was not just for a distant generation. It is for you, for this very night, for this very breath. Even when you forgot that promise today, he did not forget you. Even when you felt overwhelmed, he upheld you. Even when anxiety tried to convince you that you were alone, his righteous right hand was steady beneath you. You made it through this day, not because you were perfect, but because he was present. And that is enough. Let that truth settle into your heart as you breathe slowly now. You do not have to hold yourself together tonight. You do not have to replay every conversation. You do not have to solve tomorrow's problems before sunrise. You can release the striving. You can whisper, God, you are enough for me. Rest begins where striving ends. So as your body begins to relax, imagine placing the weight of this day into his hands. Every concern, every regret, every unfinished plan, lay it down gently. His hands are stronger than yours. His wisdom is greater than yours. His love for you is deeper than you fully understand. This is the beginning of peace, not because everything is resolved, but because you trust the one who holds everything together. Tonight, you are invited to rest in God's sufficiency. Not your productivity, not your perfection, not your performance. His sufficiency, His faithfulness, His presence. As sleep draws near, let gratitude remain your final posture. Let your heart say softly, "Thank you, Father, for being with me. Thank you for sustaining me. Thank you for loving me through this day." You are safe in His presence. And as we continue, let your heart stay open, because there is more peace waiting for you just ahead. Before we continue, if you are here with us in faith, type Amen in the comments so we know you are standing with us in prayer. Even when you didn't notice Him today, He noticed you. There were moments today when you moved quickly from one task to the next. Moments when your mind was crowded, your phone was buzzing, your responsibilities were pressing in. Perhaps there were even stretches of time when you did not pause to pray, when you did not consciously acknowledge God's presence, when your thoughts were more survival than surrender. And now, as you lie here in the quiet, a subtle guilt may try to rise. I should have prayed more. I should have trusted more. I should have done better. But listen carefully tonight. Your Father is not measuring you with a disappointed sigh. He was present in every silent moment. God does not disappear simply because you were distracted. He does not withdraw because you were overwhelmed. He does not grow impatient when your prayers are short, scattered, or unfinished. In fact, He noticed you when you did not notice Him. He saw the way you carried that burden quietly. He saw the restraint it took not to say something hurtful. He saw the exhaustion behind your smile. He saw the effort it took just to keep going. And He was not annoyed by your silence. Let that settle in your heart. You were not a burden to Him today. You were not a disappointment. You were not too much. You were not falling behind in His affection. He cherished even the quiet spaces where you had no words. Sometimes you think prayer has to be polished, that it must be structured, eloquent, spiritually impressive. But some of the most sacred prayers are the ones that never form into sentences. They are the sighs, the tears, the inward whispers, the tired glances toward heaven. And God receives them all. Psalm 121, 3-4 reminds you, He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. While you moved through your day, He was watching over you. Not watching with suspicion, but watching with care. Not searching for faults, but guarding your steps. He does not sleep. He does not drift off. He does not become distracted. His attention towards you is steady, patient, and kind. Even when you forgot to acknowledge Him, He was still protecting you. Even when you didn't whisper a prayer, He was still whispering strength into your spirit. Release the pressure tonight to be spiritually impressive. God is not asking you to perform for His love. You do not earn His closeness by logging enough prayer minutes. You do not secure His approval by flawless devotion. His love for you was settled long before this day began, and it remains settled now. If you have been carrying spiritual performance anxiety, the quiet fear that you are not doing enough for God, let that burden fall away tonight. You are not loved because you prayed perfectly. You are loved because you are His. I pray this gently now. Father, forgive me for thinking I have to earn what you have already given. Forgive me for believing that your patience runs thin. Thank you for staying close even when my attention wandered. Thank you for watching over me without complaint. There is something deeply healing about realizing that God's presence does not depend on your perfection. He is not easily frustrated. He is not pacing heaven with crossed arms. He is a father who watches over his child with compassion. When you stumbled today, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, He steadied you. When you felt numb or distant, He remained near. When your prayers were nothing more than a tired breath, He heard it. And tonight, as you prepare to rest, you do not have to replay your spiritual shortcomings. You do not have to measure your devotion. You do not have to promise to do better tomorrow in order to feel worthy of sleep. You can rest in grace. Grace means God's goodness toward you is not fragile. It does not shatter when you struggle. It does not disappear when you are distracted. Grace is steady. Grace is patient. Grace is watching over you right now. As your breathing begins to slow, let this truth quiet your heart. You were seen today, fully, completely, lovingly. You were noticed, and the God who neither slumbers nor sleeps will continue watching over you through this night. So let go of effort, let go of spiritual pressure, let go of self-criticism. Rest in the tenderness of a Father who stayed. And as we continue, allow that security to carry you deeper into peace. There are nights when the question follows you to your pillow. Was I enough? And tonight, heaven answers. When the house grows quiet and the lights are dim, when distractions fade and your mind finally has space to think, that question can become louder than it was all day. It slips in softly, almost gently, but it carries weight. Was I patient enough? Was I strong enough? Was I kind enough? Did I say the right thing? Did I miss something important? Did I fail someone I love? You may not speak those questions out loud. You may not even fully admit them, but they sit there in the quiet, pressing against your heart. Tonight, let's bring them into the light. There is a particular weight that many women carry. The weight of responsibility, of nurturing, of holding things together, of remembering what others forget. You carry emotional loads that no one sees. You absorb tension so others can breathe easier. You manage expectations that were never written down, but are always felt. And at the end of the day, when no one applauds the invisible work, doubt tries to step in. Was I enough? But here is what your Father says tonight. Your worth was never measured by your output. Your identity was never rooted in how well you performed. You are more faithful than your feelings. And even more importantly, God is more faithful than your feelings. Feelings fluctuate. Feelings are shaped by exhaustion, by comparison, by stress. But God's faithfulness does not fluctuate. His love does not rise and fall with your performance. Lamentations 3:22-23 speaks directly into nights like this. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Notice what that scripture does not say. It does not say His compassion is new only when you were flawless. It does not say His mercy is refreshed only on days when you did everything right. It says His compassions never fail. Never when you feel consumed by regret. His love covers you. When you replay conversations in your mind, His mercy quiets them. When shame tries to build a case against you, His covenant love stands as your defense. You are not sustained by your righteousness. You are sustained by His. Tonight, you do not rest because you were perfect. You rest because Jesus was faithful. You do not lay down because you met every expectation. You lay down because your Father's compassion does not run out. I pray this slowly. Father, I bring you my hidden insecurities. I bring you the places where I feel I fell short. Thank you that your love does not shrink when I struggle. Thank you that your mercy is not exhausted by my weakness. The question, was I enough? assumes that everything depends on you. But everything does not depend on you. God is not asking you to carry what only He can carry. He's not asking you to hold together what only He can sustain. Your role is faithfulness in the small things. His role is sovereignty over all things. Replace the whisper of shame with the truth of covenant love. Covenant love means He bound Himself to you, not because you impressed Him, but because He chose you, because He delights in you, because His love is rooted in His character, not your consistency. When you stumble, He does not reconsider His commitment. When you doubt yourself, He does not doubt you. When you feel like you are not enough, He reminds you, I am enough. Let that truth settle deep into your soul tonight. You are not defined by the moments you wish you handled differently. You are not labeled by your worst thoughts. You are not measured by comparison. You are beloved. You are covered. You are held in covenant grace. And as you breathe slowly now, imagine placing that question. Was I enough? Into God's hands. Watch Him replace it with something stronger. My grace was enough. My mercy covered you. My faithfulness held you. You do not have to earn rest tonight. You are invited into it. Let shame loosen its grip. Let comparison fall away. Let insecurity soften under the warmth of divine compassion. Because heaven has already answered the question. You are loved, not because you were enough, but because He is. And that is more than enough for tonight. Stay with this peace as we continue, because there is deeper rest still ahead. How many blessings did you walk past today without realizing heaven was smiling over you? Now that the questions of doubt have softened, let your heart shift gently from introspection to observation. Not to analyze your mistakes, not to measure your effort, but simply to notice. Sometimes peace comes not from fixing anything, but from finally seeing what was already there. Think back over your day slowly. No rushing, no judgment, just gentle remembering. There were moments that felt ordinary, so ordinary that you barely registered them. A quiet morning light spilling through a window, the comfort of a warm shower, a text message from someone who thought of you, a meal placed before you, a short laugh in the middle of stress, a deep breath you didn't even realize you needed. What if those weren't random? What if those were divine fingerprints? Philippians 4:19 says, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." Notice what it promises. Not that you will never feel pressure, not that you will never face difficulty, but that God will meet your needs. And tonight, as you reflect, you may begin to see that He did. Even when you thought you lacked patience, He gave you restraint. Even when you thought you lacked strength, He gave you endurance. Even when you thought you lacked clarity, He guided your steps. Some provisions were visible, others were invisible. Invisible provisions are often the most powerful. Perhaps God prevented something you never knew was coming. Perhaps He softened someone's heart in a way you didn't realize. Perhaps He gave you protection you never saw. Perhaps He planted encouragement in a conversation that seemed small at the time, but is only now settling into your spirit. How many divine interruptions did you call inconveniences today? The delayed meeting, the unexpected phone call, the plan that shifted, the pause you didn't choose. Sometimes what feels like disruption is actually protection. Sometimes what feels like delay is divine alignment. Sometimes what feels like inconvenience is mercy quietly redirecting you. He was working in places you did not see. James 1:17 reminds you, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights. Every good gift, not just the dramatic ones, not just the breakthrough moments, not just the answered prayers that come with celebration. Every good gift, the breeze that cooled your skin, the strength to finish one more task, the person who smiled at you, the safe arrival home, the softness of your pillow tonight. These are not coincidences. They are quiet kindnesses from a generous Father. Gratitude changes how you see your life. When you begin to thank God for small things, your perspective gently shifts. Instead of scanning for what went wrong, your heart begins to notice what went right. Instead of rehearsing stress, you begin to recall mercy. Gratitude rewires your awareness. It does not deny difficulty. It simply refuses to ignore goodness. Tonight, I invite you to whisper your own quiet thank yous. Father, thank you for the breath in my lungs. Thank you for the strength that carried me through the afternoon. Thank you for the small kindness I received. Thank you for protection I didn't even know I needed. Let your memory become a garden of hidden blessings. You may realize that while you were worried about what was missing, God was steadily supplying what mattered most. Even emotional needs, the ache for reassurance, the hunger for connection, the longing to feel seen. He met you there too. Maybe not in the way you expected, maybe not through fireworks, but through whispers, through small confirmations, through subtle peace that held you steady. And now, as you lie here, noticing what you didn't see before, something begins to soften. The day may not have been perfect, but it was covered. It was provided for. It was sustained. Let your heart slow down enough to appreciate the sacred in the simple. You don't need extraordinary circumstances to experience God's goodness. You only need awakened awareness. Tonight, allow gratitude to gently wash over you. Let it quiet any lingering tension. Let it replace scarcity with abundance. Let it remind you that you are cared for more deeply than you realized. Heaven was smiling over you today. And as we continue, let that awareness carry you into even deeper rest, knowing that the same God who provided today will be faithful again tomorrow. You don't sleep tonight because life is perfect. You sleep because God is present. Let that truth settle gently over you. Peace is not the absence of unfinished business. It is not the guarantee that tomorrow will unfold exactly as you hope. It is not a reward for solving every problem before your head touches the pillow. Peace is the quiet confidence that God is near. Jesus said in John 16:33, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Notice the honesty in his words. In this world you will have trouble. He did not promise you a life free from tension. He did not promise a schedule without stress or relationships without strain. But he did promise something stronger. Take heart. Why? Because he has overcome. The peace Jesus gives is not fragile. It does not depend on perfect circumstances. It does not collapse when plans change. It does not evaporate when uncertainty appears. He even says in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." The world gives peace conditionally, if everything works out, if everyone agrees, if nothing goes wrong. But Jesus gives peace relationally, because he is present. Right now, in this room, in this quiet moment, his presence surrounds you. And that presence is what tucks you in tonight. You can release control of tomorrow. You do not have to plan every detail before you rest. You do not have to rehearse conversations that haven't happened yet. You do not have to carry problems into the night as if sleep is disloyal to responsibility. God is already standing in your tomorrow. He is not surprised by what you cannot yet see. As you breathe slowly now, let your body begin to soften. Take a slow breath in and exhale gently. Again, inhale, knowing He is with you. Exhale, releasing what you cannot control. Let your breathing become a quiet rhythm of trust. Anxiety often grows louder at night. The mind tries to solve what daylight could not. But gratitude is a powerful weapon against that spiral. When fear knocks, answer with thanksgiving. Father, thank you that you are already working. Thank you that you are stronger than my uncertainty. Thank you that I am not carrying tomorrow alone. Gratitude shifts your focus from threat to trust. It reminds your nervous system that you are not in danger. You are in God's care. Imagine His peace like a soft blanket being pulled gently over you. Not heavy, not suffocating, just steady, warm, protective. Peace that tucks you in. Peace that whispers, rest now. You do not have to earn this rest. You do not have to prove you deserve sleep. Psalm 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Notice the order. In peace I will lie down. Peace comes first, because safety comes from Him. You are safe tonight. Not because every circumstance is resolved, but because your life is held in capable hands. As your breathing deepens, let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw soften. Let the muscles in your face release tension. Let your hands unclench. There is nothing you must fix in this moment. There is nothing you must achieve before morning. God is awake while you sleep. He does not grow tired. He does not need you to stay alert. He does not require your vigilance to keep things from falling apart. He is already sustaining what concerns you. So tonight, let peace settle deeper than logic. Let it sink below your thoughts into your spirit. You sleep because God is present. You rest because He reigns. You exhale because He is faithful. And as we continue, allow this rhythm of peace to carry you further, away from striving, away from anxiety, and into the gentle stillness of His presence. Not every victory looks like a mountaintop. Some look like surviving the day. Tonight, before you drift into sleep, I want you to reconsider what you call ordinary. Because what you may have labeled as just getting through was, in heaven's eyes, sacred faithfulness. You may not have achieved something dramatic today. There were no applause-worthy moments, no grand breakthroughs, no headlines. But you showed up. You got out of bed when you didn't feel like it. You answered the call when you were tired. You chose restraint when irritation tempted you. You offered kindness when you felt empty. You kept going when quitting would have been easier. Those are victories. Isaiah 40:29 says, "He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak." That promise was written for days like today. Strength to the weary, not just to the strong. Power to the weak, not just to the confident. You may not have felt strong. In fact, you may have felt stretched thin. But strength is not always loud. Sometimes it whispers, "Just take the next step." Sometimes it simply says, "You can keep going." And you did. You kept going because grace held you together. Grace is not just forgiveness for sin. It is empowerment for living. It is the unseen support beneath your effort. It is the steady hand beneath your tired heart. There were moments today when you almost gave up. Moments when discouragement hovered near. Moments when you wondered if anyone noticed how hard you were trying. God noticed. He saw the hidden resilience. He saw the emotional discipline it took to respond gently. He saw the patience you practiced even when your own needs were unmet. He saw the courage it took to face something uncomfortable. He saw the faith that continued quietly, even without visible results. He does not measure faithfulness the way the world does. The world celebrates the visible. God honors the faithful. Some victories look like getting out of bed when grief sits heavy on your chest. Some look like washing dishes through tears. Some look like showing up to work while carrying private pain. Some look like choosing hope when cynicism would feel easier. And every one of those moments matters. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not failing because the day felt heavy. You are held together by grace. Let that phrase sink in tonight. Not held together by sheer willpower, not held together by flawless planning, not held together by constant positivity, held together by grace. When comparison tries to creep in, when you scroll and see someone else's highlight reel, remember that God is not comparing you to anyone else. He is walking with you. Comparison steals peace because it measures outcomes. Compassion restores peace because it honors effort. Replace comparison with compassion tonight. Be gentle with yourself. Speak to your own heart the way God speaks to you, with patience, not pressure. I pray this softly. Father, thank you for the strength you gave me today. Thank you for sustaining me in quiet ways. Forgive me for overlooking the victories you saw clearly. Teach me to honor small faithfulness the way you do. There is dignity in small obedience. There is beauty in consistent kindness. There is holiness in showing up. And when you lay your head down tonight, you are not lying down defeated. You are lying down sustained. The same God who strengthened you today will strengthen you tomorrow. You do not have to manufacture resilience for the future. Grace will meet you again in the morning. For now, let yourself rest in the truth that you were carried. You were supported. You were seen. The day may not have looked spectacular, but it was faithful. And as you continue listening, let this awareness quiet any lingering self-criticism. You are not defined by what you didn't accomplish. You are defined by the grace that carried you through. Rest now in that grace. When you didn't know which way to turn, His eye was still on you. There were decisions today, some small, some weighty. Choices about what to say, what to delay, what to confront, what to ignore. Moments when you paused and wondered, am I doing the right thing? Moments when uncertainty hovered close. And even now, as you lie here in the quiet, there may still be unanswered questions resting at the edge of your thoughts. Did I make the right call? Should I have handled that differently? What if I missed God's will? But listen gently tonight. Your life is not balanced on a single fragile decision. Psalm 32:8 gives you a promise that steadies the heart. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Not with a critical eye, not with a distant eye, not with an impatient eye, with a loving eye. God's guidance is not cold direction. It is relational leading. He does not shout instructions from far away. He walks with you as you move. Think of a shepherd guiding sheep. The shepherd does not stand miles ahead demanding perfection. He stays close. He nudges gently. He redirects quietly. He protects from dangers the sheep cannot see. You are not navigating life alone. Even when you felt unsure today, His loving eye was on you. Perhaps there were doors that quietly closed, conversations that didn't happen, opportunities that shifted, plans that changed. At the time, it may have felt frustrating or confusing. But sometimes a closed door is protection disguised as inconvenience. And perhaps there were doors that opened unexpectedly. Clarity that came just in time, a solution that surfaced, courage you didn't know you had. That is guidance. It is rarely dramatic. It is often subtle. The still small voice of God does not compete with noise. It invites trust. You may not always hear him with thunder. Sometimes his guidance feels like a gentle impression, a nudge in your spirit, a sense of peace about one path and hesitation about another. Learning to trust that quiet leading takes time. But here is something freeing tonight. Walking with God is not about perfection. It is about direction. Perfection assumes you must never misstep. Direction assumes you are moving with him. Even if you take a wrong turn, he is capable of redirecting you. Even if you misunderstand something, he is patient enough to guide you again. Your Father is not waiting for you to fail so he can correct you harshly. He is walking with you so he can lead you lovingly. If you missed something today, his grace is bigger than your oversight. If you made a mistake, his wisdom can still redeem it. If you are uncertain about tomorrow, his loving eye is already watching over it. I pray this quietly now. Lord, thank you for guiding me, even when I didn't recognize it. Thank you for closing doors that would not have been good for me. Thank you for opening doors I would have been too afraid to try. Teach me to trust your still small voice. Let that prayer rest in your heart. Imagine yourself walking through a field at dusk, the shepherd near you. You cannot see far ahead, but you can see him. His presence becomes your confidence. You do not need full visibility. You need faithful companionship, and you have it. Tonight, release the pressure to have everything figured out. Release the fear that one imperfect decision will derail your destiny. God's sovereignty is not fragile. His guidance is steady. His loving eye is on you. As you breathe slowly, allow this truth to quiet your mind. You are being led. Even now, even through this season, even through uncertainties you cannot yet name. You are not wandering alone. You are being shepherded. And as we continue, let that awareness deepen your rest. Because the one who guides your steps tomorrow is already guarding your sleep tonight. What if tonight you learn to worship without fireworks, only with a whisper? So often, you think worship has to feel powerful, emotional, dramatic. You imagine raised hands, swelling music, overwhelming moments. And yes, there is beauty in those expressions. But some of the deepest worship happens quietly, in the stillness, in the ordinary, in the whisper. Becoming fluent in thanksgiving means learning to recognize God, not only in the extraordinary, but in the everyday. It means training your heart to notice Him in the small spaces, the pauses between responsibilities, the steady rhythm of breathing, the simple comfort of being home. Fluency takes practice. Just as you would learn a language by listening and repeating, you learn gratitude by noticing and thanking. Thank you for the breath in my lungs. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the strength to stand. Thank you for the quiet of this night. When you begin to thank God for small things consistently, your awareness sharpens. You begin to see the sacred in the simple. The sacred in a warm cup of coffee. The sacred in a kind word from a friend. The sacred in a safe drive home. The sacred in the softness of your pillow. James 1:17 reminds you, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights. Every good gift, not just the dramatic ones, not just the life-changing ones. Every good gift. Tonight, instead of searching for something spectacular to praise Him for, let your worship settle into the ordinary. Maybe today's joy was quiet. Maybe it was simply that you made it through. Maybe it was a brief laugh in the middle of stress. Maybe it was a moment of calm when you expected chaos. Maybe it was the realization that you were stronger than you thought. Those moments matter. Joy does not always shout. Sometimes it hums softly beneath the surface of your day. Gratitude teaches your heart to hear that hum. And when you cultivate awareness daily, even in small ways, something begins to change inside you. Your perspective shifts. Your stress softens. Your mind becomes less preoccupied with what is missing and more attentive to what is present. Gratitude does not deny difficulty. It simply refuses to ignore goodness. Tonight, let Thanksgiving become your bedtime ritual. Before your head sinks fully into rest, allow your heart to name 3 small blessings from today. Not the biggest achievements, just simple gifts. Maybe it was sunlight on your face. Maybe it was a meal that satisfied. Maybe it was protection you didn't even realize you needed. Whisper them now in your spirit. Thank you, Father. As you make this a nightly practice, your heart will slowly become fluent in gratitude. You will begin to recognize God's hand more quickly. You will see evidence of His care in places you once overlooked. Worship in the whisper becomes powerful precisely because it is consistent. It doesn't require a stage. It only requires awareness. And if this prayer is blessing you tonight, share in the comments one small thing you're grateful for. And subscribe so we can pray together every night. Let's build a rhythm of Thanksgiving, one quiet evening at a time. Now return to stillness. Let that small gratitude warm your heart. Let it steady your breathing. Let it quiet the need for something bigger or louder. You do not need fireworks to experience God's presence. He is just as near in the whisper. As we continue, carry that soft gratitude with you. Because the more fluent you become in Thanksgiving, the deeper your peace will grow. If this prayer brought you peace tonight, with all my heart, I've prepared a special gift for you. A long-forgotten prayer has just been uncovered, and those who speak it are witnessing miracles, divine favor, and blessings beyond understanding. You'll find this sacred video in the description below. Watch it tonight, and let God's peace guide your soul into rest. What if this very room could become holy ground tonight? Not because the furniture is special, not because the lighting is perfect, not because everything in your life is resolved, but because God is here, right here. The space you are in, this bedroom, this quiet corner, this resting place, can become a sanctuary when you invite His presence intentionally into it. You don't need stained glass or cathedral ceilings for sacredness. You need awareness. So before you drift into sleep, let's gently shift the atmosphere. Whisper this in your heart. Father, I welcome your peace into this room. Imagine the air growing lighter. Imagine anxiety slowly losing its grip. Imagine fear quietly stepping outside the door. Fear does not belong here tonight. Faith does. You are not trying to deny reality. You are choosing what governs your space. Bless this room with praise. Lord, thank you for shelter. Thank you for safety. Thank you for covering this home with your protection. Thank you for watching over me and those I love. As you speak gratitude, even softly, something shifts. The tension that lingered begins to loosen. The noise of the day fades, the room becomes less ordinary and more intentional. Psalm 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Notice the confidence in that verse. In peace I will lie down, not in worry, not in fear, not in mental rehearsal, in peace, because safety comes from Him. Tonight, you are not relying on locked doors alone. You are resting under divine watchfulness. Imagine angels standing guard at the edges of your home. Not dramatic, not theatrical, simply steady. Calm, assigned by a loving Father who takes your safety seriously. You are covered. Let that image settle gently in your mind. You are not exposed. You are not vulnerable in the way fear suggests. You are protected by a God who neither sleeps nor slumbers. Sacred stillness is growing here. As the room becomes quieter, allow your thoughts to quiet with it. Release any lingering conversations from today. Release unfinished tasks. Release expectations for tomorrow. This space is no longer just a room. It is a sanctuary of surrender. Sanctuary means safe place. A place where you do not have to perform. A place where you can exhale fully. Take a slow breath in and slowly release it. Again. Inhale, peace entering. Exhale, tension leaving. Let your breathing deepen. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw unclench. God is here. And where He is welcomed, peace follows. Fear cannot dominate a room saturated in gratitude. Anxiety cannot stay where trust is declared. Doubt loses its voice in the presence of worship. So gently say again, "Lord, this room belongs to you tonight." Picture His presence settling over your bed like a gentle covering. Not heavy, not overwhelming, just steady, calm. You are not drifting into random sleep. You are resting in sacred stillness. Even the silence feels different now. It is not empty. It is filled with quiet assurance. There's no need to check the clock. No need to replay the day. No need to guard yourself through the night. God is guarding you. And as you lie down, let Psalm 4:8 become your final declaration. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Repeat it softly in your heart. In peace I will lie down and sleep, because you, Lord, make me dwell in safety. The room has shifted. Your spirit has softened. You are safe. Stay here in this sanctuary of stillness as we continue, because the deeper you rest in His presence, the more secure your heart becomes. When fear knocks at the door of your thoughts, answer with worship. There are moments at night when everything grows quiet, and that quiet feels peaceful. But there are other moments when the quiet feels vulnerable, when the lights are off and distractions are gone. Fear sometimes tries to slip in unnoticed. It doesn't shout at first. It whispers. What if something goes wrong? What if tomorrow is harder than you think? What if you missed something important? What if you're not prepared? Fear knocks gently, but persistently. Tonight, you do not have to ignore that knock, and you do not have to panic because of it. Instead, you can respond with something stronger. You can answer with worship. Worship is not denial, it is perspective. When fear presents a possibility, worship presents a promise. Fear says, "You are alone." Worship says, "God is with me." Fear says, "You are unprotected." Worship says, "The Lord watches over me." Fear says, "You cannot handle what's coming." Worship says, "God is already there." This is cognitive reframing through praise. It is choosing to speak truth over suggestion. Darkness does not own the night. God does. The same God who holds the sun in place governs the unseen hours. The same God who orchestrates seasons is not absent when the world grows dim. Night is not a gap in His authority. it is still under His command. Psalm 121:4 reminds you, "Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep." While you rest, He remains attentive. While you breathe slowly in this room, He is alert over your life. Fear loses its authority when you remember who controls the unseen hours. You are not vulnerable to randomness. You are held within divine sovereignty. So when anxious thoughts begin to knock, respond with gratitude. Thank you, Lord, that you are already working. Thank you that nothing catches you off guard. Thank you that your peace is stronger than my imagination. Gratitude shifts the atmosphere inside your mind. Instead of spiraling downward, your thoughts begin to lift upward. Instead of rehearsing worst-case scenarios, you rehearse God's character. Tonight, declare gently but confidently, "I am loved. I am held. I am covered." Not because everything feels certain, but because God's covenant is certain. You are loved by a Father whose affection does not fluctuate. You are held by hands that do not tremble. You are covered by grace that does not thin out at midnight. Let those identity statements sink deeper than fear's suggestions. Say them slowly in your heart. I am loved. I am held. I am covered. Peace is not fragile in you. Peace is your portion. Jesus said in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Notice that phrase. Do not let. It means you have agency. You can choose which voice you entertain. You can decide which truth you dwell on. You do not have to let fear rearrange your inner world. You can let peace settle instead. That doesn't require intensity. It requires intention. So breathe in slowly, and as you exhale, imagine fear stepping back from the door of your thoughts. You do not have to slam the door. You simply choose not to open it. Worship becomes your answer. Gratitude becomes your shield. Peace becomes your portion. The night does not belong to anxiety. It belongs to God, and you belong to Him. Let calm authority settle into your spirit now. Not loud, not forceful, just steady. Fear knocked. You answered with worship, and now peace remains. As we continue, allow that peace to deepen. Because the one who guards your heart tonight is stronger than anything that tried to unsettle it. When everything else shifted today, He did not. Schedules changed, moods changed, plans adjusted, emotions rose and fell. Conversations took unexpected turns. The news may have unsettled you, responsibilities may have stretched you. But through every shift, every fluctuation, every subtle instability, God remained steady. The God who walked with you this morning is the same God who watches over you tonight. He does not evolve with trends. He does not react emotionally. He does not wake up in a different mood. He stays. Psalm 105:8 says, "He remembers His covenant forever, the promise He made for 1,000 generations." Forever, for 1,000 generations. That means the faithfulness you are resting in tonight is not new. It is ancient. It has carried generations before you. It has held families together through wars, loss, migration, uncertainty, and joy. The same God who sustained your grandparents sustains you. The same covenant love that held believers centuries ago is active in your life right now. His goodness is not dependent on your circumstances. If your day felt smooth, He was good. If your day felt chaotic, He was good. If you felt strong, He was good. If you felt fragile, He was good. His character does not fluctuate with your situation. That truth brings theological security, the kind that settles deep in the soul. You are not resting tonight on a fragile foundation. You are resting on the steady nature of God. Malachi 3:6 says, I, the Lord, do not change. Not in mercy, not in patience, not in compassion, not in power. He does not grow weary of loving you. He does not reconsider his promises. He does not hesitate in his protection. He stays. Perhaps today something felt unstable. Perhaps someone disappointed you. Perhaps your own emotions surprised you. Perhaps something you were counting on shifted unexpectedly. But the God who holds you did not shift. His love for you this morning is the same tonight. His purpose for you this afternoon is the same now. His protection did not weaken at sunset. Let that steadiness calm your heart. You are not living in a world where everything is secure, but you are anchored to a God who is. And tonight, your worship is not based on how the day unfolded. It is based on who He is. Worship Him for His character. Father, you are faithful. Even when I am uncertain, you are steady. Even when my feelings change, your love does not. Thank you for being the God who stays. Worship becomes powerful when it is rooted in truth rather than emotion. You may not always feel inspired. You may not always feel strong, but you can always rely on His unchanging nature. That is why you can sleep, because the one guarding your life is not unpredictable. He is consistent. He is trustworthy. He is present. As you breathe slowly, imagine your life anchored securely to a solid rock. Winds may blow, waves may rise, but the anchor holds. You do not have to hold yourself together tonight. He holds you. He has held believers across centuries. He has sustained families across generations. He has remained faithful through history's most uncertain chapters. And He remains faithful in your story. Let your mind rest in that theological certainty. God is not experimenting with your life. He is faithfully guiding it. God is not uncertain about your future. He is sovereign over it. God is not distant tonight. He is near. When everything else shifted today, He did not. And as we continue, let that unchanging love carry you even deeper into rest. Because the God who stays through every season will stay with you through this night. If you have ever wondered whether God's promises still include you, tonight He answers. Even to your gray hairs, I will carry you. There are seasons in life when you feel strong, visible, needed. And then there are seasons when things change. Roles shift. Children grow. Careers evolve. Bodies slow down. The mirror reflects years you didn't notice passing. And sometimes, quietly, a question forms. Am I still seen? Am I still chosen? Do God's promises still apply to me now? Tonight, the answer is clear and tender. Isaiah 46:4 speaks directly into that question. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. Even to your old age. Not just in your youth. Not just when you were energetic. Not just when you felt useful. Even now. This is covenant language. I have made you. I will carry you. I will sustain you. I will rescue you. Notice the repetition. It is not temporary affection. It is lifelong commitment. God does not retire from loving you. He does not phase you out. He does not move on to the next generation as if His covenant had an expiration date. Aging is not abandonment. Time passing is not evidence of distance. If anything, it is evidence of sustained faithfulness. Look back over your decades. Think of the seasons you have already walked through. Times of joy, times of heartbreak, times of rebuilding, times of unexpected change. He carried you then. He did not drop you when life was complicated. He did not withdraw when prayers felt delayed. He did not forget you when roles shifted. And He will not forget you now. There is a sacred beauty in growing older under covenant love. Your wrinkles are not signs of being overlooked. They are evidence of being carried. Your gray hairs are not marks of decline. They are reminders of years sustained. Your story is not fading. It is unfolding within generational faithfulness. Psalm 105 reminded us that He remembers His covenant for 1,000 generations. That means the promises spoken over you are not fragile. They are rooted in eternity. You are part of a lineage of faithfulness. The same God who walked with Abraham walks with you. The same God who strengthened Ruth strengthens you. The same God who comforted Mary comforts you. Generational faithfulness means you are not an afterthought. You are a continuation of a covenant story. Perhaps tonight your body feels more tired than it once did. Perhaps certain dreams have changed shape. Perhaps some relationships look different than you imagined years ago. But God's commitment to you has not changed shape. He carries you through decades. He carries you through transitions. He carries you through loss. He carries you through growth. You are not holding yourself up. You are being carried. I pray this slowly and deeply. Father, thank you that your promises do not expire with age. Thank you that you carry me through every season. Thank you that my life is not defined by fading strength, but by enduring covenant love. Rest tonight not in circumstance, but in covenant. Circumstances shift. Covenant remains. Health may fluctuate. Covenant stands steady. Roles may evolve. Covenant does not. If you have ever felt overlooked in this season of life, hear this clearly. You are still included. You are still sustained. You are still called. You are still loved. Even to your gray hairs, He will carry you. Let that phrase become a lullaby over your heart tonight. Even now, even here, even in this season, He carries you. And as we continue, let that covenant security wrap around you like a covering. Because the God who began your story has not stopped writing it. While you rest tonight, God is already preparing your tomorrow. Isn't that a comforting thought? The hours ahead of you are not empty space. They are not unguarded territory. They are not a mystery unfolding without guidance. Even now, as your body relaxes and your breathing slows, God is actively at work in places you cannot yet see. Tomorrow does not arrive unprepared. It arrives pre-touched by His hands. There may be things waiting for you in the morning. Responsibilities, conversations, decisions, uncertainties. Perhaps there are outcomes you're hoping for. Perhaps there are situations you are quietly concerned about. But listen gently tonight. You do not step into tomorrow alone. Psalm 35 says, "Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." That verse is not just poetic, it is prophetic. Night is temporary. Joy is promised. Even if today held tears, even if tonight carries a trace of heaviness, morning is not empty. It carries new mercy. It carries fresh strength. It carries divine intervention you cannot yet measure. Release control of tomorrow. You were never meant to manage the future from your pillow. You do not have to strategize every outcome before you sleep. You do not have to mentally rehearse every scenario. You do not have to secure results through worry. Control feels safe for a moment, but trust is what truly brings peace. When you release control, you are not becoming careless. You are becoming surrendered. There is strength in saying, "God, I trust your timing." Divine timing is rarely rushed. It is rarely dramatic. but it is always intentional. Perhaps there are prayers you've been waiting on, situations you've asked God to resolve, doors you've hoped would open, healing you've longed to see. Trust that delay is not denial. Trust that unseen preparation is happening. Trust that God's timing is not behind schedule. I pray this softly. Father, I thank you for tomorrow before I even see it. Thank you that you are already working. Thank you that joy is coming in the morning. I release what I cannot control into your faithful hands. Thanking God in advance shifts your heart from dread to expectation. Instead of fearing what might go wrong, you begin to anticipate what He might do right. Instead of bracing yourself for disappointment, you begin to prepare for mercy. Trust replaces dread. Imagine tomorrow not as a threat, but as a gift waiting to unfold. The same God who carried you through today will greet you in the morning. His mercies will not be recycled leftovers. They will be new. New patience, new clarity, new strength, new peace. Lamentations 3:23 reminds you that His mercies are new every morning. That means tomorrow does not require today's strength. It will come with its own supply. You are not responsible for generating tomorrow's grace tonight. Grace will meet you when the sun rises. For now, your responsibility is simple. Rest. Let go of mental rehearsals. Let go of silent catastrophizing. Let go of the weight of outcomes. God is already working. He is aligning details. He is softening hearts. He is closing doors that would harm you. He is opening paths that will bless you. And you can sleep while He does. There is something profoundly freeing about knowing that the future is not resting on your shoulders. It is resting in His hands. As you breathe slowly now, picture placing tomorrow into those hands. Every meeting, every conversation, every unknown detail, watch Him receive it calmly. Nothing startles Him. Nothing overwhelms Him. Nothing surprises Him. Trust gently settles into your spirit. Not loud confidence, not dramatic certainty, just quiet assurance. Tomorrow is already prepared. And as we continue, allow that assurance to deepen. Because the God who guards your future is faithfully guarding this night as well. Let every breath become a quiet confession. I am safe. You have carried thoughts. You have carried responsibilities. You have carried emotions. And now, it is time to let your body follow your spirit into rest. Peace is not only something you believe, it is something you receive. So begin with your breathing. Take a slow, gentle breath in. And as you inhale, whisper in your heart, I am safe. Now exhale slowly. Let the air leave your lungs without force. Let it drift out naturally. Again, inhale, I am safe. Exhale, I release. Let your breathing become steady, unhurried, calm. Your body has been alert all day. Muscles tightening without you realizing. Shoulders lifting slightly under pressure. Jaw clenching when stress passed through. Even now, there may be tension you did not notice until this moment. So gently scan your body. Let your forehead soften. Let your eyes rest comfortably. Let your jaw loosen. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands relax. Let your legs grow heavy. You are not bracing for anything tonight. You are not guarding yourself. You are not preparing for impact. You are safe. Psalm 121 reminds you, He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. While you close your eyes, He remains awake. While your body relaxes, His vigilance does not weaken. You do not have to stay alert because He already is. That truth allows your nervous system to quiet. Take another slow breath in. And as you exhale, imagine releasing any leftover tension into God's hands. Release the tightness in your chest. Release the weight in your stomach. Release the pressure behind your thoughts. You are not required to hold yourself together through the night. He is holding you. Let your breath become prayer. Inhale, I trust you. Exhale, I let go. Inhale, you are near. Exhale, I am safe. The rhythm is simple, gentle, almost like waves touching the shore and retreating again. There is no rush here. The night is not a race to unconsciousness. It is a gradual descent into sacred rest. Imagine yourself resting beneath a wide sky filled with quiet stars. No storm clouds, no sudden wind, just stillness. The shepherd watching nearby, the guardian of your soul, attentive and steady. Your body begins to grow heavier now. Your mind grows quieter. You do not have to chase sleep. You allow it to come. Fear does not get to claim this hour. Anxiety does not get to rehearse tomorrow. This is a protected space, a covered space, a watched-over space. Psalm 121 continues, "The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore." Both now and forevermore. That includes this night. That includes the hours you will not remember. That includes the dreams you will not control. God is present in every unseen moment. Let that assurance sink into your muscles. Let it ease your heartbeat. Let it steady your breathing. You are not drifting into uncertainty. You are descending into trust, one breath at a time. Inhale, I am safe. Exhale, he is awake. Inhale, I am held. Exhale, I release. Your body understands what your spirit has already accepted. You are cared for. And as we move toward the final moments of this prayer, let yourself sink even deeper, because rest is no longer something you are striving for. It is something you are receiving. I have read the full outline in the previous part. Here is part 15. Chapter 15. Lay down in grace. Nightly ritual of surrender. You don't lay down defeated. You lay down covered. Tonight is not the end of a battle lost. It is the close of a day sustained by grace. Whatever you faced, whatever you carried, whatever felt unfinished, you are not collapsing into sleep as someone overwhelmed. You are resting as someone covered. Covered by mercy, covered by patience, covered by covenant love. Let this become your nightly confession. I lay down in grace. I rise in praise. Say it slowly in your heart. I lay down in grace. Not in regret, not in anxiety, not in self-criticism, in grace. And when morning comes, you will rise, not scrambling, not striving, but in praise. This is the rhythm of surrender. You do not have to solve everything before you sleep. You do not have to tidy up every loose end of life before your eyes close. Children trust their father to guard the house through the night. They do not stay awake to keep watch. They do not patrol the doors. They do not rehearse tomorrow's responsibilities. They rest because they trust. Tonight, imagine yourself as that child, not childish, but childlike in trust. The Father who never fails stands watch. The Father who neither slumbers nor sleeps remains attentive. You are not the guardian of your future. He is. So let your heart settle into identity declarations that anchor you in truth. I am loved. I am held. I am guided. I am covered. I am not alone. These are not wishful affirmations. They are covenant realities. You have walked through this prayer remembering gratitude. You have released performance. You have surrendered doubt. You have recognized unseen blessings. You have declared peace over fear. You have trusted His guidance. You have rested in His unchanging character. You have believed that He carries you through every season. Now gather all of that into one simple act. Lay it down. Lay down your expectations. Lay down your regrets. Lay down your plans. Lay down your unanswered questions. Grace is strong enough to hold them. I pray this softly. Father, I lay down in your grace tonight. Thank you for sustaining me through this day. Thank you for covering what I could not control. Thank you that I do not have to defend myself, fix everything, or foresee tomorrow. I trust you. Let those words settle. You are not drifting into sleep randomly. You are stepping into a ritual of surrender. Each night becomes a holy rhythm, a returning, a releasing. I lay down in grace. I rise in praise. This rhythm shapes your heart over time. It teaches you that peace is not accidental. It is practiced. Trust is not forced. It is chosen nightly. And if this prayer brought you peace, consider sharing it with someone who needs rest tonight. And make this your nightly prayer before sleep. Let it become a covering over your evenings, a sacred rhythm that steadies your heart day after day. Now return to stillness. Let the room remain quiet. Let your breathing stay slow. Let your spirit feel light. You are not defeated. You are covered. You are not behind. You are carried. And as we move into the final moments of this night prayer, let your heart remain open, because there is one more gentle blessing waiting to settle over you before you drift fully into rest. Now let the world grow quiet, and let your heart grow still. You have released the day. You have surrendered tomorrow. You have remembered His faithfulness. You have laid down in grace. Now there is nothing left to carry, only rest. Before sleep fully embraces you, let gratitude be the final sound in your spirit. Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for sustaining me. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for loving me. Let that thanksgiving settle softly over your heart. No urgency, no striving, just quiet appreciation. You are loved. Let that phrase rest on you gently. You are held. Let it sink deeper than your thoughts. You are covered. Let it settle into your breathing. Loved, held, covered. There is nothing you must prove tonight. There is nothing you must fix before morning. The God who formed you is watching over you now with steady attention. Imagine your home wrapped in the quiet protection, not dramatic, not loud, simply secure. Angels standing guard at the edges of your space. Peace resting over every doorway. Calm settling into every corner. This is not imagination for comfort alone. It is trust in the promise that God commands His angels concerning you. It is confidence that your life is not unguarded. While you sleep, He remains awake. Psalm 121 reminds you that He who watches over you does not slumber. The night does not dim His awareness. The darkness does not limit His protection. His eyes are steady. His hands are sure. You do not need to stay alert. You do not need to monitor tomorrow. You can rest. Let your breathing slow even more now. Inhale gently. Exhale slowly. Feel your body sinking comfortably into the surface beneath you. Loved, held, covered. Repeat those words quietly in your heart. Loved, held, covered. If anxious thoughts attempt to surface, let them pass like clouds across a still sky. You do not chase them. You do not analyze them. You simply return to truth. God is near. God is faithful. God is awake. You are safe. As sleep approaches, imagine placing your head not only on your pillow, but into the care of your Father. A child resting without fear, a heart trusting without tension. This is your sacred rhythm. Each night you return here, not to escape life, but to entrust it to God. Night after night, you build the habit of surrender. Night after night, peace becomes more natural. Night after night, trust grows deeper. Let this be your sanctuary. Come back to this prayer whenever your heart needs steadying. Make it your nightly return, a gentle ritual of gratitude, surrender, and trust before sleep. There is no pressure, only invitation. Rest, beloved. Rest in grace. Rest in covenant love. Rest under watchful care. May your sleep be deep and undisturbed. May your dreams be peaceful. May your body be restored. May your mind be quiet. May your spirit feel secure. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Now let stillness carry you the rest of the way. Loved, held, covered. Good night, beloved.